Hello everybody, my name is Jonathan and welcome to Bearly Unboxed, and we are back with Magic Mixies. Are you excited? Because I know I am. I got my hat, I got my wand, and I am ready to cast some magic spells and open these Magic Mixies. Now we have a few things today, but the main thing I want to do is I was told or someone suggested that I look up the codes for these, because each one of these has a code on it. Now these are the Magic Mixies Mixlings, the Crystal Woods series. These are basically the third series of the Mixlings, and they come in a little cauldron. I've unboxed a whole case of these, so I'll put a link to that video probably at the end of this video, or at least in the description. And these are called the Collector's Cauldron. And you don't know which one you're getting inside until you open it. But there is a way to figure that out. So they have these codes on the bottom right here. They all are very similar codes. They all start with like LY1. It's like LY1. And then it'll have a series of other numbers after that. And I will put a link to the website that I use to decipher these codes. It's a little confusing. I'm not going to try to explain it because it's just going to confuse you, because it confused me when I was first reading it. But you basically just look at two numbers that is in this whole number, and then the number will be 9 digits. But if it's not, if you find one with 7 digits, then you've probably found the limited edition, very, very, very rare Magic Mixies Mixling. And I've never found one in any of the 3 series. This one in particular has a 7-digit code. So we might have found one, and we will get it on video. Because I have to get that on video for you guys. Now the rest of these, I believe, are going to be all glow-in-the-dark ones, because those are the ones that I really wanted to collect, first of all. And I went through the codes at a bunch of different stores: Target, Walmart, Fred Meyer. Here in the Pacific Northwest, we have Fred Meyer. And I think I found all but one of the glow-in-the-dark ones I need. And then we also have this to do, which is the Color Suprise Magic Mixies. Now, this is a water toy. These are all actually water toys, but I can show you how to open these without using water. Now, this is the final one that I need to have all of the first series of these, and I'm very excited that I found it. I found this at Walmart. I believe it was $19.99. These retail for like $4.99 or $4.97, depending on if you go to Target or Walmart. And Fred Meyer has them on sale right now. It's for $4.99 as well, which is surprising because Fred Meyer is notorious for high prices. So anyway, I'm excited. I'll have all, I think 6 of these there are in the series, and this is the one that I could not find, so I finally found it. So we will do this first. And I also want to mention, I found this Series 1 4-pack at it's right here, at Ross, Dress for Less, which is a great store for finding toys on really good deals. Now, I already have this. I bought it back when it originally came out, like a couple years ago. But the reason I picked this up is because the glow-in-the-dark one right here and its wand are both very different looking than the original. The eyes are different, the gem is different, and the color on this tip of the wand is different. And I will show you that. We'll do that at the end of the video. So we'll start with this guy. I got some water and I got some paper towels. I'm going to put one of these down just to kind of protect my surface. So I did a couple videos of these particular Magic Mixies. These are like a mini cauldron, sort of, compared to some of the other larger Magic Mixies. And these are around $20 each, and it comes with a plush inside. Now on this tag, I will show you, it has the barcode. So if you want to like look for that online, I did get this at Walmart. I have found them at Target, but Target right now only has the new series that I've seen. But you still might be able to order them online, especially on Amazon. I'll try to find links to put them in the description for everything. And so you just pull this plastic off. Alright, and then this, oops, I'm making a mess, I should have waited for that. So we need to get this label off too, which I don't think these, if I remember right, I don't think those have a pull tab. Okay, it does, I think. It's really hard to see. Okay, yeah, so these have a pull tab. Oh, you know, I should probably show you this packaging before I rip that off. So it says six magical color change surprises, 5+, so ages 5 and up. It has a fizz potion reveal, and there's 6 plushies to collect. And it shows you all of them on the front. And the way that these work is you match the eyes on the lid to the eyes on them. And so we actually are going to be getting this pink one right here. And it has these powdery blue eyes with a heart. Now, one of these will always have a heart on one side. And the other side will have the symbol that matches the plush. Like, this one has hearts in its eyes and a heart on its tummy. So that's kind of how you... This one's a little more confusing because it's just both hearts. So let's go ahead and take that lid off. Now, it does come with some ingredients for the fizz. And let's go ahead and get the rest of this off. I really, really enjoy these, and I hope they keep making them. The best part is you can reuse the cauldron, and you know, you can pretend to mix more potions. So it comes with a guide, and it says stop and read this first. Now I've done plenty of these before, but I will go over it real quick. So here's the steps. So you sprinkle the bubble and fizz dust onto the cauldron evenly. And then you write the name of your plushie on this naming scroll and place onto the bubble and fizz dust. And then you fill this potion bottle with the water. So here's the fizz dust. And we'll go ahead and open that up. And then be careful when you open these because it can go everywhere. It can also kind of puff up through the air. And you don't want to breathe it in. I mean, it's most likely non-toxic, but still. It's definitely non-toxic. They wouldn't put anything toxic in a toy. I would hope anyway. And these, you know, this day and age. So here's the naming scroll. I'm cracking myself up here. So this just peels open. And you can recycle that plastic. And here is the naming scroll. And since we have a pink one, just use my hand. I'm going to use a pink pen. And then I'm just going to shake this powder around the lid. See, now it's all even. Now I got to come up with a name. And it has pink fur. So... doesn't necessarily mean it's a girl. I'm all for any color can represent anything you want. And I think let's see. I decided to name it Pinkly with a Q. Pinkly. And then you lay that on here. And we'll set that over here for a second so I can get my water. So you just pour some water in here. Alright, so there's the water. We'll set this over here. Alright, now let's get this by the microphone so maybe you can actually hear the fizziness. Okay, so I got my wand. So now you're supposed to pour all of the water over the bubble and fizz dust. And I think you're supposed to say magic words, but it's not telling me to. Interesting. Alright, so the magic words I remember from all the other ones. So it's Magicus Mixes. And I will say that fizzy sound is very satisfying. Alright, so as you can see, it's like melted this paper on the top, and then you can kind of use your fingers to remove the rest. And you might need a paper towel too, so, or a wet towel with a wet like rag or something would work too. And you just, I usually clean up the top a little bit if it's messy, and this one definitely didn't really like all go down in there. And you kind of want to make sure you don't get your plushie wet, although it can dry if you do. So there's this crystal plug, and you just pull that off, and you can see it. There is our little Pinkly. Pinkly has bendable arms with the wire in them and a bendable tail. Now the tail on this, as well as the tummy symbol and the forehead gem, are all going to be a color change aspect. So let me get my instructions. All right. Now, there is another step to this. So let's put you here so everyone can watch you. There is a wand and a potion powder and a lid for your potion bottle. So we don't technically need this at the moment, so we're going to put that over there. And of course, there is another thing that I forgot. We need cold water. So the rest of this water, you just throw some ice in it. So I'm going to go do that. And I'll be right back. Back with some cold ice water. And so the next step is to perform the Color Suprise Magic. And there's all the steps. So there's a bunch of different things. So you have this pink wand, which you can fill it with cold water and it changes to a blue wand. So it kind of a purpley blue. Now this you take, and let's do this. You put the cold water on the gem and it turns blue. So, isn't that cool? Let's do it like this. So it's a purple gem, but it changes to a slightly blue color. And the same thing happens with this cauldron. Lots of pink to blue. And that looks like I'm just dropping like food dye right on there. But it's not, it's just changing color. So that's fun. I really like color change aspects for things. And the water in that you just dump out and you can rinse that out and then you can reuse it later. It's really, really cool. Alright, so now we do this potion. Well, actually, before that, I will show you the other thing. If you warm your hands up, so it shows you that. Rub with warm hands to activate belly icon and tail color change. And some of these I find don't change all that much. But that changes to a yellow color. See that? And then it like almost instantly changes back. And the tail changes to a blue, it looks like, maybe. Sometimes if you breathe on it. So the tail I always find is really hard to see. You can kind of see it's a little bit pink and blue or purple and blue. So there's that. And I like that they have opposable tails so you can actually get them to stand up. So, alright, so the last part of this is to make your Mixie Plushies Magical Elixir. And it says fill your bottle halfway full. I'll let you look at that. Maybe. If it wants to focus. My camera just doesn't like to focus sometimes. So you fill this halfway full. And I don't think it really matters if it's cold or hot water. Put a little more in. So there we go. There is about half full. A little more maybe. It doesn't really matter. This step it's the same for every single one of these, no matter which one you get. I don't know why they didn't do different colors. So you add the powder, which can be difficult. There we go. You just tap it out in there. Okay. And you don't need to keep any of that. And then you put the plunger on there, the lid, and then you shake it vigorously, and it changes orange. And every single one of these comes with an orange potion. That's my one complaint, is I wish each one had a different colored potion that maybe matched their color scheme. So there's that. I love these. These are, again, like $19.99, so around $20. And I think they're a lot of fun, especially I think a kid would definitely love this. If you're looking to buy something for a kid you know, this would also be a really good like Secret Santa gift if you do that with kids. And maybe find out what color their favorite color is, and then you can match the eyes to the lid and that way you can get the one that you want. Of course, you have to buy that in person. If you order online, you cannot pick the color usually. So we'll just set this to the side and start on everything else. Here, let's put the potion bottle inside. And the way I usually store these is like that, but without all the water. I dump everything out and dry it. Alright, so that we'll put over here because we don't need that at the moment. No, but I will display everything here throughout the video so you can get a better look at everything. But so we're going to keep them right there. They can be our little buddy for the rest of the video. Right, Pinkley? And you have the wand. See? Has the wand. It's going to do some spells when I'm not looking, so be good. Alright, so now these. On to these. I'm going to open this one last because I think that it's the special one. And I want to make sure the rest of these actually match the code. So I have this crazy looking checklist, so don't pay any attention to that. I don't want you to get confused. So there's only 2 of these I haven't been able to find with the codes. One of them is a glow-in-the-dark one, and one of them is a watercolor change one, because I have been trying to find all of them. Just today, we're just going to have the glow-in-the-dark ones to open, and possibly the limited edition. So these have a pull tab, and they usually don't rip like a lot of other ones. And of course it rips right when I say that. They're usually pretty easy to pull off. So that just pulls right off, and then the way you're supposed to do this, which I can do one to show you, is you take the lid off. Oh, and let me show you the barcode real quick. So the barcode is on this tag. So that's how you find the barcode if you need it. Inside here, it's very similar to the bigger one that we just did. And it says, add ingredients and water, do not remove. It comes with a little water container. It does come with the collector's cauldron instructions. It says read me first. So all of these will have a number on them. This says number 1, and this has a molded in number 2. So all you do is take the powder and try not to get it everywhere. This stuff is very powdery. So I'm going to just cut it right here, because there is actually some in the lid. And it seems to be clumped up a bit. So as you can see, it kind of looks like it's like really chunky. It's not normally like that in the other ones that I've had. So, all right, that's probably enough. And you just kind of spread that around, and then you get this, and you're supposed to do this times 2. And it has a little pour spout, so you just take some, and let's hold this up. It's not making as much fizz sound as the other one. Can you hear that? And I have found that these don't work quite as well, which I find kind of odd because they're one of their newer products. But the paper doesn't really disintegrate. I think you might need really warm water, and I had cold water. So it melts away that paper, and everything inside is going to be inside a plastic bag. Now, oddly enough, we did not get a glow-in-the-dark one. So that's kind of interesting. Let me check this code and see. So I'm looking for two numbers, basically. It is going to be the fourth number and the third from the last number. So this is a 1-1. Ah, okay. So this is actually one I didn't think I found. So that's kind of funny. This is Gremlin, and it does match, it looks like. That is funny. I didn't think I found this one. I don't have any more paper towels, so I'm going to just reuse the one from the other thing. So I will show you on every other one of these how to open them without doing the water, because it's really slimy. It's not all that satisfying, honestly. And it's faster the other way. So this is an aqua changer, so it comes with a little water bottle. And it has a mermaid tail on it. Now here's the guide, the collector's guide that will show you all the ones you can get. And I have shown this off in my previous video, so I'm not really going to go over that because it just takes too long. But there are a bunch of different subsets of these, and we got Gremlin, the aqua changer. And so these actually change color with water in them, so I can demonstrate that for you guys. And these are all recyclable bags too, which is really nice. And here is the Mixling. It's very rainbow colored, and the gem is actually a little sparkly in the light. And it has a mermaid tail. And this one, these are the crystal wood series, so they look like they're kind of crystally. So what you're supposed to do is take the bottle and get some cold water, and then you pour the cold water over that. Okay. I think it's actually hot water. I think I did this in a previous video. Yeah, I think you need warm water for these. Let's see. So you can go back and forth from cold to warm. So I'm just going to try to... Yeah, it doesn't really work very well. These, unfortunately, don't stay changed for very long, kind of like the gemstones on the other ones. And it looks like if you rub that and warm it up, it changes to a light salmon pink color. Yeah. And then you can dip it back in the cold water to see it go back. So that's how that works. And I think it actually works in the sun too. It kind of has a sun symbol. It says sun or warm water. I think it's sun means warm water, I think is what they're going for. So there's that one. We'll put that one over here. And I'll just go ahead and pour that back in there. And we will not need the water anymore today because I am going to show you how to open these a different way. Now, I do have my own collector's guide, which I have up here, I believe. And I can mark these off as I get them. This is very exciting for me. I like collecting things. I always have. I have that kind of personality that loves to collect things. So, there we go. This was the only one I needed left for the aqua changes, and we got it. So that is very, very cool. And I was just looking at some of these today at the store, still thinking I needed that one, and I'm glad they didn't have the matching number, or I would have bought it and then been like, oh, well, I didn't need to do that. So I have noticed that there's a difference to some of these. Some of these, the front peels off, and some of them it's just the side. So it must be just dependent on when they were released and where you bought them from. So to get these open without the water, instead of taking off just this top lid, you can take off this whole rim, and there's the paper that you would normally use the water on. All right, now the code on this, let's keep track of that for myself to make sure. 02. So this should be Zleep, Z-L-E-E-P, and I believe we got Zleep. Let's see. We did. Okay, so the codes do work. So I'll definitely put the link to that webpage that I've been using. And here is Sleep. And that one, it looks like it's sleeping. And it has a little crystal flower on its butt. And these, like, so much of them glows in the dark, which I do have a black light right here. And I will go ahead and show you. Look at how well that glows. That is really cool. And even that glows. The flower's a different color. And its gemstone on its head is also a different glow-in-the-dark color. So that's really cute. Now, all the glow-in-the-dark ones come with the same accessory. I don't think there's any variation of color, at least that I've seen so far. And I did open a whole case of these, so it comes with a lantern, which does also glow in the dark. So there we go. See? Those actually glow pretty well, even without it being completely dark in here. But I will put a photo at the end so you can see how those look in the dark. Now, the thing with not doing the water is you can just close it right back up. And you can even give it to a friend if they wanted to try out the water aspect. Maybe you didn't know about the codes and you found one that you already have. You could open it that way if you did and re-gift it. Or not re-gift it, but gift it. And I don't know if I showed the packaging for these very well, so I'll just show that real quick. There are 40 plus of these, and that includes the limited edition and like other packs of them. They do have a pack similar to this that I opened in a previous video. And I'll make sure there's links to a playlist for my Magic Mixies, so you can see all of the Magic Mixies that I've opened. I have quite a few videos, and they're very popular. I appreciate all of those you people out there that have been watching my Magic Mixies videos. I love that. It makes me so happy that you want to see this. Okay, so this one... Ooh. This one is also a 7-digit code, because I think I did find 2 of these, limited edition. So we're not going to open that one quite up yet. And the reason I found 2 is because my friend collects the glow-in-the-dark ones, and he also wants the limited edition one because it lights up. That's its whole feature. That's why it's so special. Alright, so this one is back to the side tab, and those work so much better than that front tab. You know what? That one also is 3 digits or 7 digits. I swear I forgot that I found 3 of those limited editions. So you know what? I'm going to leave this one in the package, and I might have to do a giveaway at some point when I reach maybe 500 subscribers on YouTube. Maybe I can do some sort of giveaway. I'll have to look into that because I don't want to break any rules or anything. So that's going to go off to the side. We're going to leave those right there. Now, let me check these codes before I start opening more. Okay, so this is a 9-digit code. And this one should be... Let's see, let's find out. I think this is one that I particularly picked up that I already have. I think it's going to be this guy. Or wait, not that guy. Wrong one, because they look very similar. I think it's going to be this ice one, because my friend who collects them wants that one too. So let's find out. Oh, no, this is a different one. This is actually the same mold, but a different... Did I look at the wrong number? 0... 04, is that what it says? Okay, so it is. It's 004. That is Flinda. And oddly enough, that's one I also didn't think that I had found yet. So I guess I forgot to mark those two off. So I actually might have the entire set of glow ones. So this one is like a fire one to go with the other one that's ice. It is very cute. It reminds me of an Eevee from Pokemon, and I love Pokemon, but it also reminds me of a Ninetales. Because it does have, looks like 5 tails. It's like a little 5-tailed fox. So let's see what this one looks like. Glowing. Sorry if I'm blinding you with my black light. I just put new batteries in this black light. They are rechargeable batteries, and I charged them all up. So there's that one glowing. Very, very cool. I really love glow-in-the-dark stuff so much. And I'll show you real quick, but it is the same lantern. So we're just going to put that back in there for now. And I do keep all these little cauldrons. And I'll give you a close-up look of what those look like. They look like they have crystals all over them. They're slightly translucent. And they have glitter. So those are really cool. Alright, let's just put that back up here. We have 2 more to open. Now, this one should be Suba, which is also a glow-in-the-dark one. And then there's only one after that. And the one, oddly enough, the last one that we'll be opening is the glow-in-the-dark one. Is one of my favorite characters. If you've ever seen, Magic Mixies does have a cartoon. And it's really cute. And they're little short cartoons, but then they do put them all together in one big, long version, I believe. And they're on YouTube. I'll try to put a link for that, too. And it has some of the characters from the Mixlings, and they've repeated the same character in multiple sets. So all 3 sets will have some of the same characters. So, okay, some of these, and I don't know why, come with like a little plastic insert with a question mark on it that you pull out. I think it might be to help hold it in place so you can't shake it. So this one is Suba. And it's like a little beaver fairy rabbit looking thing with a beaver tail. And the tail actually does move. It also helps it stand up. Alright, so let's see what this one looks like. Also, when you shine the lantern, you notice it has like zebra markings. So maybe it's more of a zebra. Zebra beaver. There we go. That one is very cute. And most of them, they might be one color, but they all tend to glow in the dark the same. sort of colors. Some of the previous ones had a different glow, but a lot of these kind of have the same glow. But in the dark, I'll take a picture of them all glowing, and you'll be able to tell that there is a slight difference between some of them. Even though on camera they kind of all look blue, in person they're a little different. Alright, so this should be Geckler, and it is. Geckler is one of my favorite characters. He has kind of a little smart-aleck personality, a little grumpy, and he also has a movable tail, because his tail actually helps him stand up like that. And he is such a beautiful color. Now let me show you real quick. This is the original Geckler from Series 1. And then this is Series 2. The Series 1, only their hands and the gem on their head would glow. And then Series 2, they brought him out again. And this one, the entire body does glow, including the gem on the forehead. So, and if you notice, they have very different paint jobs too. So, whoops. So let's just put all of them up here together so you can get a good look. Those two are very similar. Oh, let's see him glow in the dark. And he is a teal color, so he's most likely going to glow blue. So he's a little more hard to see glowing. But yeah, it's kind of the same. So there's that one. And that is our last one. And he also came with the same yellow lantern. And put that over here. Now we have these two that are probably limited edition. And I will say, they might feel slightly heavier. Now let me mark off these three that I just opened, and I definitely got the whole set of glow-in-the-dark ones. That makes me so excited. So, let me show you real quick. These are some of the more limited edition or deluxe pack ones, and see where it says limited edition? Its name is Shima. It says only available in Collector's Cauldron. So you can buy larger cauldrons of these, and it comes with 2. But you cannot find the limited edition one that way. So, are we ready? Are we ready for this? I don't know if I am. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is the limited edition one. Oh my god. I'm getting chills right now. It's so silly, but it has a furry tail and glitter fairy wings. It looks like a red panda. That is the most adorable Mixling I think I've ever seen. And it does come with this little card that says, it says, congratulations, you have just found a limited edition Shima, or Shima. Maybe it's Shima, like shimmer. And then it has 03804 of 10,000. So there are only 10,000 of these out there. So that's really cool. And then it also comes with its own special wand that I am looking at this wand, and it looks amazing. It's painted very similar to the oh wow, this wand. Look at this wand. That is beautiful. And it lights up. Oh my god. It has this heart button on the front. And then it lights up. So, I don't know what's going to happen when we do this. Oh, and it even has the number on the back of its head that was on that card. Are we ready for this? Camera, focus. Does that do anything? Okay, so it's gem, glows in the dark when you shine this light on it. So, I don't know if that's all it's supposed to do. Let me see. Oh, okay. If you shine the light on it, it has hidden details. Okay, that's cool. Let's see if I can get that on camera. See under its eye? Oh, that's really hard to see on camera. Okay, you can kind of see them there. Yeah, I'll have to get a photograph of that. I'm almost wondering... Oh, okay, this works even better, because that's basically a little black light. So, oh yeah, that's really hard to see too, unfortunately. Oh, and she even has marks on the back of her head. Okay, those you can see. See that? Now they're gone. That's really cool. So she actually doesn't light up herself, but she comes with a light up wand. That is so cool. I think this is probably my favorite one that I've ever found. Okay. You are amazing. I love you. Alright, so let's put all these things back in here. And I can't believe it, but I am marking off the limited edition on my checklist. So there are these other two that I still will be getting. There's the Magic Potions truck and a Magic Light Up Treehouse. And they come with their own special mixlings. Oh, wow. I cannot believe I found that one, and this is probably one too. Let's check. And it is. So, my friend is going to be so happy to get that. That really makes my day, that I was able to find a limited edition. If I would have been checking these codes in the past for the Series 1 and Series 2, I probably would have found one. So every time I find Series 1 or Series 2 anywhere, I check the codes, because I wrote down all the ones that I still need. There's only like one I need for Series 1, and I think a couple for Series 2, including the limited editions, which I do know those light up themselves, I believe. Like their gem glows on their forehead. So we have Pinkley, we have all of these new glow-in-the-dark ones, and lastly we have this, which I'm going to open up really quick because the video is already kind of long. It's probably going to be like an hour. Well, I hope you all enjoy that. I hope you enjoyed seeing the limited edition one. And I'm a little bit in shock that I found it, because I honestly never thought I would find one. So, before I destroy this packaging, let me give you another look at this one. There's the back. Now, if you look at the back, it shows this glow-in-the-dark one with a pink gem, and look at its eyes, and its hands are pink. But if you look at this one, its eyes look really different. It also has a yellow gem and kind of light yellow hands, which I have the other one that I got from the pack. And you can see it has completely different eyes. And even the hands are a different color. And that's why I bought this, because it was only $10 at Ross. And it's like a variant. And I love finding variants. And like the one from the original series, it came in purple, it came in yellow, and this set has one in orange. So I had to get this for both reasons. So I got stuff everywhere. Let's put you over here so people can look at you. And then these, I already have the rest of these, and their eyes don't look any different than I'm looking for them right now. Yeah, their eyes look exactly the same. It's just this one. It's like a completely different version of itself. And now that we have it out of the box, and it's even the new one even has a slightly different purple color to it. That is really neat to see, like a variation like that. Like, that's really neat. And so these do glow in the dark. So there you go. The new one's gem is very different looking. It doesn't have quite the same paint to it. It's like a little different. So that's really cool. I love having variants. And then every time I say variants, I think of Loki. Is anyone out there watching Loki on Disney Plus? I keep going back and forth on whether I like Loki or not. So let me show you this one. This one is a flyer, and when you do this, well, it's supposed to pop the wings out, but it doesn't seem to be working. Yeah, they're stuck. There we go. So there's the wings popped out. Put you over. Oh, you can't see that one on camera. So I should have my second tier for this, but I don't. I need to buy some more of these little plastic tiered. Well, they're not even shells. They're actually they are bins, but I've been using them as shelves. So this one that came in the pack is a water change one, and okay, so that one you do need hot water for too. I keep forgetting it's warm or hot water, and it'll turn yellow, which I have the other one. Where's it at? I think this one is currently changed to yellow. Yeah, so there you go. They actually look slightly different too. It could be, yeah, the eyes are also slightly different on these too. So that's kind of cool. It's like they're all variations of each other. Wow, I love that. That is really cool. All right, there's your wand. All right, and then I will show you the glow-in-the-dark wands too, real quick. The purple on these does not glow in the dark very well, and I believe originally, this new wand is also a slightly different color of pink. So there's those. So those are really cool. I love the variations of them. Now for the second series, which I don't think I have one handy, The wand was the same as these, it just was a different color, and there was only one variation of it. So this is the last thing we'll be opening today. It is a cauldron from the first series, so you can see how the cauldrons looked. Now this one, it's already activated, but this gem, you're supposed to rub it, and then it shows you a symbol, and that symbol would indicate that it's a rarity. So let's see if this one looks different too. Whoa, it's hard to get that off. And I miss it, but the original series had this lovely little tissue paper. And then this is the one that you get in the cauldron. It's always the same in every cauldron in that pack. And these have eyes that... There we go. That change. It's like a little dragon. So, this one, I'm looking for the one that I have. I don't see it anywhere. Where did you go? Oh, this one's tail is a little loose. So, anyway. Put that there, and there we have it. And this one also has a guide that shows you them all. And there weren't, I don't know, there was, I think, as many as the other sets, but just some of them you got a lot more. Yeah. So you can see that there's quite a few of them, and I've been collecting these ever since these originally came out a couple years back, and I really love the Magic Mixies brand. I think they're so much fun. Yeah, it's weird. That doesn't even work anymore like it's supposed to. I don't know if that's because it's older or something, or I feel like this pack was really different. Like, it almost feels like a knockoff, but I know it's not. It's just like a reissue, I think. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed all these Magic Mixies and watching me open a limited edition. And I hope you guys will come back and watch more. I will have some more Magic Mixies videos coming up in the next month. This whole month, there will be a few more. And these are all kind of sort of a buyer's guide as well as some of my other buyer's guide videos coming out this month, but specifically for Magic Mixies. So if there's any Magic Mixies items that you're thinking about buying for yourself or for some other people, your loved ones, your kids, your family, definitely come back, subscribe so you'll see those videos, and hit that bell for notifications. And I will have a new video out every week. I usually have 2 videos, so one on Wednesday and one on Friday. And I'll see you guys next time. And thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all your support. I love you guys. Bye.